Hey guys, welcome to this video. I'm Sabrina if you're new to my channel. So last year I started a series where I shared with you guys my top 5 favorite beauty products, skincare. Basically, I just love sharing with you guys my favorite products, recommending like really good staple products into your routines. I'm going to be continuing this series throughout the new year until I can't think of anything else to share with you guys, but then maybe we'll just have new products to share. So for this video, I'm excited to share with you guys my top 5 favorite eyeshadow palettes, so let's get right into it. So I'm going to start off with the most affordable palette that I have. This has been my favorite for so long. This is the e.l.f. Matte for Matte 2 palette. They have a few different variations. The first one is a little bit more cooler. They have ones with more color in it, but this is my personal favorite. I also do have the first one. For a while, especially when I first started my YouTube channel and got into makeup, e.l.f. was like the brand I got everything from because that was what I could afford a lot of, and then they had like pretty decent quality products. So you get so many colors, but there's no wasted space in the palette. You're just getting and paying for the shadows because there's no like fancy packaging or anything like that. They are so creamy, so pigmented, but not overly pigmented to the point where they're chalky. They blend like a dream. You have lots of like warm orange terracottas. You do have a purple, kind of more plum color. You got a black and a brown, that's a staple, and then you have a nice like neutral, more skin tone nude, something to brighten. You will have no struggle blending it with a big fluffy brush, just like blow out a nice warm shade on the crease too. I just think this is a great staple, and for like an everyday look, mattes are just really nice. I think all the velvety matte formulas are going to really have a time this year. I think that's going to be one of the trends. That's kind of like my prediction, just being that the 90s kind of style and fashion and makeup is just really in style again. This is from MAC Cosmetics, and this is the Amber x 9 eyeshadow palette. This is my go-to because you got like everything in the pan. You got neutrals, you got shimmers, you got mattes, and it's just so small and compact, but you still have like 9 shadows, so you can easily complete a makeup look. Because a lot of like those little quads that are this size, it's hard to kind of get a full makeup look and you don't got different variations and options. So basically you got more pinky hues on the top row, then you have more of like a goldy, a little bit more warmth but not like too orange, more on the yellow gold. And then you got like the brown, so like see if you want to smoke something up for the evening, which is really nice. And I love doing like a liner with this one. Alright, so the next one is the Tatty Beauty eyeshadow palette. This is the volume 1. Tatty is someone probably in this whole beauty community on YouTube that I really learned the most and developed as a makeup artist from. I bought her eyeshadow palette instantly out of support, and also I just knew it would be so good. It's the most unique palette I have. There's nothing like this on the market, the way it's laid out and the different formulas and options. For example, the black is called Memory, but then there's the matte, sequined, metallic, and glitter, which I think is just so cool. This basically has all the shades that I love to wear. It's like a neutral girl's dream. The mattes are just really nice, creamy, similar to the Mad for Mattes. I kind of have a theme going on for my likings, the colors and formulas. First of all, the sequence is like no other. It's essentially a matte with glitter in it, so you get like the full pigmentation, but then you get like a little bit of iridescent that picks up from light. It's very unique. Then they have the metallic, which is honestly like pretty similar to most metallic shadows. I would just say the difference is just super smooth on the eye. Then they have the glitter formula, which is really popular in the last few years, which is basically like a pressed glitter in the pan. It can get really messy. I always recommend doing your eyes first when you use stuff like that. Having said that, it's just an amazing staple that I think is great to have. So I love that one. Okay, so the last 2 eyeshadow palettes are ones that I've talked about a lot. The Morphe Jaclyn Hill palettes are just my favorite ride or die eyeshadow palette. You can tell it's so well loved. Like, look how filthy this is. It's so bad. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. This is the first one that she came out with. I bought this right when it came out. I was literally like on the waiting list to buy it. Morphe eyeshadows to me are like average eyeshadows. They're good, but they're not like crazy outstanding. But Jaclyn Hill's Morphe eyeshadow palettes is next level. They're a different formula. Honestly, my favorite eyeshadow formula by far. This is where I like base everything I use on. And this is my most loved eyeshadow palette. It's just got all the beautiful warm and cool tones and pops of colors all mixed together. Honestly, we'll like keep this palette forever and continue to go back to it because it's just such a good staple. So the last one is my most recent eyeshadow palette. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. It's the exact same size, but the packaging's updated on this one, so it's very shiny. So it's nice that it doesn't get dirty, nothing clings to it, and you can just wipe it if it does. This is my favorite bright eyeshadow palette. You do got the neutrals, and I love the like the pinky kind of warm hues. And then you got these amazing like bright oranges, pinks, fuchsias, purples, reds. It's just gorgeous. I love it. I will link down all the palettes down below in the description box if you want to check them out, but I'll also link my videos that I filmed tutorials with so you can get a feel for the formula and the swatches, since I'm not gonna go in and swatch this whole palette. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my top 5 eyeshadow palettes, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Still get butterflies every time we speak. Am I in my head 'cause it feels like I'm dreaming?